And we're live. Welcome, welcome, my friend.
It's been a minute.
Has it what? It's been a minute, for sure.
I'm alive, people, don't worry. I'm
Yes.
alive.
Yeah, and we're back at it again with the white vans.
Mine are green.
Yes, yours are green. I don't even own vans, man. So, how have we been? What were we talking about just before? Oh, now we hear it.
We were talking about you've ordered parts for your car.
Yes, it's actually something I haven't actually said yet. I may have slipped it out last time, but I was just in conversation. But I got my ute back, for those of you that know me. So that's sick, and she's in a really fucking rough state. That was a shocking drive back when we came back. I'm genuinely surprised that she made it back.
I was surprised you were overtaking people.
They should have.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, we're overtaking people, okay.
When we hit the hill as well, I took those first couple of corners real hard, and after the first two, and I heard something in the back shift, and I felt the whole diff just throw me to one side, and I was like, yeah, okay, no, I need to slow down for this run. Fuck, it was just, by the time we got into the hill, I was already keen, to go ham in it again.
Yeah.
It did not take me
I was
long to pick it up.
expecting you to go really ham in it, because if that other car that wasn't in front of us, I was going to stay up your ass the whole time.
Yeah, but yeah, you were behind me the whole trip anyway. It was just
Yeah.
because I overtook that one car, and when I overtook them, I was like, oh, fuck, you won't have time to do that either.
Nah, I think I could have, but I didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, that's
Because
fair.
it was coming up to a pretty, what was it, blind corner, I think.
So yes, I got parts on the way, so I'm stoked. I'm going to work on that before I do much more work on the Bluebird. I think, I'll do something on the Bluebird whenever I can, but I think my goal now is to get the ute legal. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm fucking pretty keen on that. It's been a hot minute since that's been mine and legal.
Mine illegal. When was the last time it was on the road with a WAF?
It would have been...
Back before you got rid of it?
No, it got a couple of wafts after I got rid of it. So it was probably about a year and a half ago. I could probably actually have a look real quick, to be honest with you. If I'm not gonna, as long as I don't bust it.
Assuming it's right there.
It expired the November 2019.
November 2019.
Yeah.
Whew! Coming up 2 years.
Yep. So she's been a while.
What's my car at? I think it's coming up on a year of not having a WAF.
A year.
Yeah.
You haven't driven yours though.
Nah, I still drove it even without it.
True, no, you did drive it
The
for
only
a bit.
reason I stopped driving it was because the engine mount gave out.
True. Still, I'm so keen on that. I've missed that car. And yeah, I don't know, I've just, as soon as it was back here, it was like, yep, okay, I need to get this going. There's no way I'm going to be able to walk past this every day and be able to be okay with it in the condition that it's in, sitting there.
Yeah.
No way I could do that.
I'm very scared that when I get my car back on the road, that this person that wants to buy it, I'm not going to sell it to them.
I did wonder what would happen once you actually got it back on the road.
Yeah, well, it's all now, assuming it's not on the road, I don't give a crap if I sell it, but as soon as I sit in it, it's like, do I actually want to sell this car?
Yeah.
And if it's back on the road, am I really going to want to sell it to somebody?
Yep.
Especially a young person.
Yeah, if it's local, you're going to see it around.
Yeah, I'm going to see it around a lot, and I'm going to probably miss it a hell of a lot.
Yeah. And when the cunt does something that you don't like and you see it, you're going to be so unhappy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I did wonder that when you talked about it the other day, as much as it's fucking mean that you want to do that for him and shit, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I know how I'd be. If I ever sell my cars, I'm not selling them to anyone local.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to see it again once it's gone. I haven't seen a single car of mine again once it's gone.
Yeah, I don't want. If I sell my car, I don't want to fucking see that thing driving. I'm like, oh, man. How much to buy it back off of you? I've got too many memories in this car now. I had, what was it, last night I had somebody offer me $600 for a gun in CSGO for one of the gun skins I have, and I was like, as much as I'd love the money, bro, and I kind of want it, this gun has got too much sentimental value to me that I'm not giving it up.
Yep. You know, that's it. That's what I mean with the ute. Like, that ute's been a big part of my life. That ute changed my life multiple times over. And like, I was talking with Tommy about it the other night. I should have seen him when he walked in here and seen it, because he hasn't seen it in ages.
Yeah.
But like, even as he said, like, it's been a big part of his life and our friendship and everything. Like, it's been a big part of so many people's lives. It's incredible how many people that ute has touched. And if the fucking cars are alive, man, that one fucking sure is. She's well and truly alive.
I can't wait till the day I can at least give it a 5-minute drive down the road. I've only ever been a passenger in it.
Once I get that suspension fixed, you can go for a little blast.
Huck it around some.
Maybe not that. And then I'll take you for a blast up the hill here.
Yeah.
Because I used to use this hill when I was building it to test it. Every time I like done something, I would be like, if she can last the run up the hill when it's mint. And so I boosted up the hill and it should be sweet.
That Saturday night was the fastest I've ever come down that hill. I was taking it at almost 100 k's but the whole way.
When we're coming back or when we're going over?
Coming back, that hill.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that was the fastest. I was
damn.
cutting corners because I could see if there were lights or not, so I was cutting corners, just foot flat in the corners, going for it.
Damn. Oh, I need to take you for a run through the Acres and that.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I think I'm going to have to do a few runs first, though, because I think I'm going to scare myself. Times have changed. I'm definitely nowhere near as, like, fearless as I was.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to take my car for a run through the Acres once I... Fuck. Is there really a point of putting lowering springs on it if I'm going to get rid of it? Because I really want to still put lowering springs on it.
Well, I guess the point is that you would be able to experience what it's like and how it handles with them. Once you get rid of that car, you're not going to get the opportunity to do that again.
Oh. Oh well.
It may seem like a waste, like, financially, but, like...
Sorry, bro, you got a 30% chance to get in the car.
And it's still going down. Oh, I should be able to get most of my stuff this weekend. As I'm going up this weekend to grab the rest of my stuff from Woodville. Asked today if I can borrow the van, and they've also allowed me to take the trailer.
Oh, good.
Yep. And Stephen said that he can't come down because he's got Grace.
Yeah.
So do you want to come up with me?
May as well.
You can give me a hand loading it on a trailer and van and come back down. I should be able to get everything, man. That's insane.
That's going to free up some money for you, won't it?
Oh, yeah. Yep. I just don't know what we're going to do when we go back up for the meet. We're going to have to sleep on the couch or some shit.
Yeah.
My bed's going to be gone that day.
You'll be sleeping on the couch now. Unless you sleep in the spare bed.
True. I forget. Yep.
You got a spare bed.
They do. And then we'll have two. I bet this is real fascinating to listen to.
I don't know if I'm going up this weekend at the night meet or not.
Don't you?
No. How are people getting up there?
I would assume they're driving.
Wow. I know, I might have to ask around and see if I can get a ride up.
No, we're going up, we're just not coming back.
Yeah.
Till the next day.
Then again, am I going to want to do that trip again twice in one day?
Yeah. Well, you'll get to do the full loop, because we're going to go up the coastway the second time.
Yeah.
So it's going to be up this way, down this way, up that way. Down this way. My God, this is sounding more and more dreadful.
Up, back, go round. Oh, it's going to be a hell of a drive.
And then back again.
You're going to be exhausted.
Oh yeah, last weekend took it out of me. I didn't end up going out Saturday night after we got back.
Didn't you?
Nah.
Oh.
No, I was shattered. I actually fell asleep and like I was meant to pick them up from Dave's, and like I fell asleep and completely missed all of her messages and calls telling me to come get her, and woke up at like midnight, and like she got home at like half an hour later or something. She ended up being dropped off late as fuck because I fell asleep on her. Yeah, I was shattered, man. Just that one trip just
same.
absolutely
It's pretty
shattered
much
me.
like as soon as I messaged you saying like, hey, I don't actually think I'm going to come out, so don't waste your time texting me.
Yeah.
It's like, out to it.
I tried to stay awake because I sat out here after you left and did that.
Yep.
I was thinking, oh, that'll take me a few hours. Hopefully by then it'll be time to go
cold
get
will
her.
keep you awake.
Yeah, and I finished it and was like, damn. So I watched some YouTube and then I got real tired, real relaxed at that point. So it all started to really seep in, and I got to like 9:30 and I was like, I have to go lie down. Like my head is just so heavy. Like I just need to lie down, and so I set alarms and turned my phone up full and then put it between my face and pillow.
Yep.
So that it would wake me up, and it didn't wake me up, right?
You were just that gone.
But when I did wake up, I was still lying on my phone.
Oh.
That's how gone I was. I was so tired.
Yep.
That was ridiculous. So this weekend's going to be really fun.
Early night Friday night then.
No wonder I used to get so tired last year, like half time from travelling up and down just every day.
Takes you out.
It really
Just
does.
focus on the road.
It really does take you out. Yep.
Yeah, I found it hard driving back. I was like, God, I think I'm going to crash soon because my eyes are starting to droop.
Yep.
I
That was a
closed
long
my
day.
eyes and was like, went for a blink and they stayed shut. I'm like, nah, come on, we got to keep these away.
Yeah. Can't fall asleep here.
Can't fall asleep behind you.
It was funny when as I said, all I could see out my one mirror on the driver's side was like half the mirror I could see behind me. That was my only vision behind me because everything on the back, and all I could make out because of the darkness was headlights. And so I got really good at knowing like what shape they were and what to look for. And there was so many times that you must have been driving on the left hand side of me, and I was like looking, and I was like, "Fuck, he's gone! Fuck!" Like, how long ago did he fucking drop off? And then like you just drive over to the right. Like, oh, okay, shit, he's still there.
Nah,
it's okay.
You weren't going to be able to leave me behind.
No, you stayed up behind me the whole way, pretty much.
Yeah, the only time you ever really got away from me was when we were going out of towns and you'd hit, because your turbo was obviously getting you up to the speed faster than me.
Yeah.
But other than that, I was just going to stay behind you no matter what speed I had to go.
Yep. Yeah, my Ute's quick off the mark. She just doesn't have any long legs. They're short as fuck. But she's quick off the mark. If I can get that jump right, she literally jumps and goes. Fucking pretty good for an old 90s Ute that used to be a fucking farm truck. Baffles me still to this day.
Have you seen the newest Fast and Furious movie?
No.
It's so fucking shit.
Now, I've heard a couple of things. So, first I've heard that the humour's like really aimed at like younger generations now.
Is it?
This is what I've been told, and it's just so far from one reality and two what it used to be that it's just not the same movies anymore.
I don't think I saw. What was it? Maybe the new Supra was like the only Japanese car that I can remember out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, apart from the end scene where they've got other cars, but yeah, I was like, no street racing. It was like the first one where there was no street racing that I can remember, because I can't remember the last one. I don't know if there was street racing in that one or not. But
I honestly have stopped paying attention to them.
There was no street racing. I was like, where are all the old JDM cars and everything? This is like Dom's Charger, new modern supercars. I don't give a fuck about this shit anymore. It's just it was cringy. I was like, oh, I want to turn this off. I don't want to finish watching this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've heard a bit, and yeah, I kind of stopped watching a couple movies ago. It's just, I loved them as a kid, man.
5 was the last
good one. 5 was good. I enjoyed 5.
Yeah, I really liked 5.
After that, it kind of did go downhill.
6 was average.
And then it got worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a shame.
It's a good franchise.
Not anymore.
Why'd Paul Walker have to fucking die?
Yeah.
I don't think he would have let it go to that.
Then again, I wouldn't have thought Vin Diesel would have let it go to that.
I don't even think Vin Diesel's really a car person, though.
True.
Paul
Paul Walker was.
As a car person.
Yeah, 100%.
Han's a car person.
Yep. Yeah, big time. Han's cool.
Yeah.
Han's so cool. What's his actual name? I actually used to know it.
Does it start with S, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say it starts with S. Yeah. Mr. S. Fucking cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't enjoy it. So then last night I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Nice.
That's a good movie. Did you do anything exciting at work today?
What did I
There's
do at
something
work today?
you didn't tell me when we sat down.
Yeah. I was I don't know, I was keen to see you, so it all came out as soon as you walked in. What did I do? I went over the hill. It was really fucking hot. Like, we had snow yesterday. There was snow on the hill this morning. And then by lunchtime, when I was in the sun, I was pouring with sweat. I had like 3 layers of everything on. I was stripping it all off. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. It's fucking insane. But no, it wasn't really like... Oh, I did do kind of something cool. Like, I finished off this guy's indoor-outdoor area that we've kind of already been working on for a few years off and on, just as... I guess they've gotten money.
Yeah.
It's actually quite funny because it's gone through 2 owners, the house now, and for this project to kind of be complete. Yeah. But it's had the same end goal. So we put a set of louvers up a few years back, which was connected to his house. He had a little deck coming out the front, and then it was just lawn all around it. So like we put a louver set over the deck, so it had, louvering, opening, ceiling. And then we put, like a few months later after that, we put these motorized blinds, outdoor blinds on the front of it, so there's like 2 one next to each other, and so push of a button, they come down, and like the whole front of it's now sealed off. And then like a week ago we went round and put 2 manual ones of those blinds on the sides, so we had like the whole front and sides now covered. And then there was just like a section that was about 800 between the post of that blind and then his brick on his house. So then we made up these steel frames and put like mesh over that and screwed that on to the sides of it, and then fixed that to the brick in the post today and finished that off. Fuck, it was cool, man. Just the fact you can like push a button and like the roof opens up, the fronts open up, clips up the sides, and it's just all fucking open.
Yeah.
And then you can close it all down. You cannot see in, but when you're in there you can see out perfectly fine. Like, just cool to kind of see those things come together. Just took like a couple of years of us doing things and 2 owners of the house to achieve it. But yeah, no, it's quite cool. Just like finally see it finished. I love those bigger projects like that. It just looks quite cool in the finish. Other than that, I just did like doors. Yeah, I just did doors. Yeah, no, but nothing overly exciting happened today apart from seeing snow this morning.
Yeah.
But I saw more snow yesterday. The hill was absolutely covered in snow yesterday.
The mountain. I wish I was up there on Monday because it was empty and it was a power day, blue skies, perfect conditions. Like, fuck, I wish I was up there.
My workmate's up there right now.
Oh!
Yeah, he went up last night and he's coming back down tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So he's off work today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's up there right now. After seeing the day today, I was like, oh man, if it's like this up there, he's going to be having the fucking time of his life.
I want to get a week off next month, but I really don't think my boss will give me a week off.
Yeah, fair enough. Be sick though.
Yeah.
You've got a pass, eh?
Yeah, life pass.
Yeah, you got a life pass, fuck's sake.
I got all the gear.
That's so sick, man.
I only pay for accommodation when I go up there. I don't pay for fuel. I don't pay for food because I go up with my grandparents.
Damn, that's sick. That's cool.
And it's only $20 a night, I think, for me to stay.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It used to be free.
Used to be free?
Yeah.
To stay, so like you got... So like you would... I guess you were younger as well, but still, like... Sick.
Yeah.
That's dope. You know how much it would cost me if I wanted to go up there?
A few $100.
Yeah, easy. For a couple of days.
Yeah.
Apologies, I'm snacking on some chips. I know it's not going to sound the greatest in this, but I'm fucking hungry, so deal with it. I've been hungry during podcasts so many times for you guys, so you guys can suffer this once.
Yes. I need to eat today. I haven't eaten yet. I haven't eaten yet as well.
Haven't you?
Nah.
One trip?
Nah. I'm gonna go have some fish.
Some fish.
Some fish.
Mate. Oh no, I'm not having yet. I ordered food last night and I got... What was it called? They sell these like bowls.
Bowled upper heart.
That's the one.
I've been waiting for that to open, then it opened. I looked, I'm like, hey, I don't know if I actually want to order from you yet.
Yeah, I had a look and I was iffy, but I got like the more Japanese style one, and I got this.
That's the one that I was looking at.
I got that with the salmon. So you had like green beans, mung beans, cabbage. There was like shaved or sliced salmon.
Yeah.
And then a couple of like actual salmon steaks that have been fried as well.
Yeah.
In there. The Japanese mayonnaise, like a more like soya kind of sauce, like sesame seeds and Japanese spices and shit like that. And it was good. It was fucking good. I actually really enjoyed it. I demolished that real quick. There just wasn't enough of it.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was fucking good.
Yeah, I was gonna order one of those. I'm like, or do I get Zara's? Because I know I like Zara's and it fills me up. So I got Zara's instead.
Yeah. No, it was good though. Highly recommend. What was it? Bowled Upper Hut.
Bowled upper heart. Yeah.
Bowled Upper Hut.
They just opened like last week or something, I think.
Mate. Yeah, I was scrolling through and was like, that looks new.
Yeah.
Clicked on that. I want to try the other ones. The Japanese one was nice though.
I might give it a go tonight. Then instead of having fish.
No, you should have fish and save your money.
I should.
Although it was fairly cheap. Not to try and convince you anymore, I'll stop.
I've got money.
Yeah, but you won't if you buy Bowled Upper Hut.
Then I got food. That just means I don't have to buy as much food next week for grocery shopping.
True. Circle of life.
Yes.
She's a fun one.
Spend $20 on takeaways and then realise I could have spent $20 for a week's worth of shopping.
Trying to think of what else. I haven't seen you in a few days, so.
It's Wednesday. Where's the leader?
Oh yeah, we do have a leader. I have it right here. I haven't looked at it yet. So we have the Upper Hut leader. Okay, yeah, no, this is going to be good. This is good. Put the chips away for this one. The cherry blossoms.
Oh, yep.
Have you heard about this? I'm 100% going to this.
What is it? Hello. Welcome back. Welcome.
Okay. I don't quite know what happened there. Apologies. So there is Upper Huts, Anston, Norwood Gardens will be transformed into a spring wonderland next month when hundreds of mature cherry trees bloom. In recent years, visitors have gathered in their thousands to explore the gardens and experience the cherry blossoms. This spring, visitors are invited to the new event, Blossom Valley, which runs from September 9th to October 3rd to celebrate the beginning of spring. Tickets are now on sale. The garden was established in 1990 by Mark and Fiona Remmel, who I'm sure I've done work for them. Who planted more than 350 cherry trees throughout the 14-acre site.
Where's this place at? Is this the one up in Kaitoki? Is that their garden place?
Aston Norwood Garden, State Highway 2, Upper Hut. Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that's going to be pretty cool. It's like proper set out for people to come see.
Can we drive our JDM cars down there?
Can we take our cars down there? If we buy like 5 tickets each, can we take it? So there, that's going to be sick. Go to that, people. Beautiful plant. Beautiful flower.
Only around for a couple of weeks.
Other than that, my tent still sells heaters.
Nice.
Yep. And the piece that I threw away will have
The car.
Our car prices.
Anything great?
I bet you it's the same as last week. I actually, the guy that owns Upper Hut Car Sales is a really genuine guy, so like, shout out to Upper Hut Car Sales. They have genuine people working there, that is for sure. Let's get this camera back up and then we'll read the paper some more. So what do we got? Let's have a look. Cheapest car on here is 9.9 for the Nissan Fuga still. 2006.
Fuga?
Yep.
Isn't that a V8?
3.5 litre.
Maybe that's the V6
I think it
version.
might be the V6. 84,000 Ks. It is our cheapest.
That's pretty low.
Yep, it's not bad. Our most expensive is 18.9, and that is the 2014 Mazda Axilla Sport.
How many Ks?
74,000, 1.5 litre
1.5 litre.
for 2014. 8 or 19k pretty much. Jesus.
Careful of the engines.
Prius at 12.9k, or Mini Cooper at 12.9. Mazda Demio at 10.9. And Toyota Vitz at 13.9.
You have to get a Nissan Leaf.
There's a Leaf on here.
Is there a Leaf?
There has been for the past few weeks, but there isn't on here.
Oh.
There's the Prius hybrid, but other than that, there's a Toyota Acura hybrid. That's 12.9. Yeah, there has been a Leaf on here for the past few weeks, and that was like 11.9k, I think, for a Leaf. It's actually fairly cheap to get an electric car.
Yes, I actually haven't really looked much into electric cars. I needed to buy one. Stop playing. But I don't know, I probably will have to end up. If I stay in this country, I'm gonna have to end up buying one.
Yeah, that's it.
And I don't know which one I want to get.
It's just a matter of when that's
Do
going to
I go
happen.
get a fucking loan from the bank and get a Tesla?
That would be sick. A Tesla would be dope. That would be ultimate goals.
The plaid version, the one that hasn't been released yet, that's coming out. I think it's what 0 to 60 in 1 point something seconds.
1.8.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
1.8 with a $1,200 downloadable upgrade. Yep, that would be a sick car. They are pretty fucking cool. I'd love to own one. I always shat on them until I actually looked into them. My dumb ass jumping to like stupid conclusions and shitting on them because it's not the same. But I then looked into them and oh my god, they are amazing. Every time I see them now, I see them on a daily basis, but like, what a piece of machinery.
So many people have them, and they're really just fucking old people.
They are!
They have
Don't
them
even care.
It's like, this car goes pretty fucking quick, hey?
Yeah, I don't care.
Thank you.
I'm driving slow anyway. Yep, it's insane, man. Like, if there's anything that we can compare to like the like old idea of futuristic cars, the Tesla is it. Like, it moves on its own. It can fucking move around. It can dance, for fuck's sakes. Like, how more futuristic
the only
do we
thing I
want to
don't
get?
really like about them is what they look like. I don't like the look of a lot of them.
I don't mind the
think
Model
there's-
S.
I think that might be like one of the only ones I like.
The Model 3 is okay, in my opinion, but I prefer the Model S. And the Model S on wheels looks really good.
I don't know what he was thinking about with that Cybertruck. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks okay, but it kind of doesn't as well. It's
interesting. I don't dislike it, but at the same time, it almost looks like you've just like made something that a 5-year-old's drawn come to life.
Where's the rest of the polygons?
Yeah. But without a doubt, it's an amazing truck.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen what it can do, and can't deny it's not an amazing fucking vehicle.
I don't know, it's like, I like boxy cars. Oh, that's a bit too...
It's a bit too boxy.
a bit too boxy and angled for my liking.
I know, we'll have to wait till they come out and people start slamming them. Taking them to laid out.
Yeah, wide body it.
Yeah. And some fat wheels from like 50 years ago.
Fuck yeah.
They might look okay.
They might.
Put a polygon shaped wide body on it.
I don't know. I can't even really remember what it looks like. Is the roof flat or is it more angled as well?
It's got lots of
flat
points.
part of a roof, or is it like more?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, see, if it had like a flat part of the roof, I think it'd look cool.
So someone just needs to do a roof chop
remember
and
it.
flatten it out.
Yeah. Let's make it even lower. Roof
That
chop.
could look cool. That could look cool.
We're buying one.
I'm gonna have to.
They're not even in production.
Well, what is it,
yet.
like $100 deposit when they came out?
They're not even in production yet.
No, then what, they're sold out already? Because of the $100 deposit. You just put that down, you don't have to pay anything else until they start making them. Everyone brought one for $100. Now we'll see how many people can still pay for them.
Yeah.
And then we'll be able to buy one for full price.
Wonder how long it'll take till like a Tesla or something is going to be worth as much as like how you can go and pick up your cheap Toyota Corolla run around or something like that. Like
What's going to be the electric car that's the
like the
old faithful?
that's going to stay at a 1,000 grand and be worth
Yep.
1,000 grand, and you're always going to get 1,000 grand for it.
Yep. There'll be
Probably
one.
the Prius.
I was going to say, it'll be the Prius, right?
It's probably
The
going to
first
be
thing
the
that came out.
Prius. Yeah, that's been around for quite a while.
Because hasn't it happened with like most of the... Oh, I guess I don't really know far enough back to be able to say that one, so no. Yeah, but it's already been the Prius, because like, we've seen in the paper, like, it's already a fairly cheap car at low Ks, and it's not all that old, really.
Yeah.
I reckon that will be the one that will start. There'll be an abundance of it, pick apart. They'll be for sale everywhere. Everyone's got them. Just cheap as fuck car. Run around, get to and from work. Good first car.
Good first car.
Imagine
Automatic.
learning to drive without having petrol and diesel around.
And an automatic transmission.
Yep. You won't need to do a driving test in the future, man.
Oh, cars will
The
drive
car's going to drive for you. As
It's-
long as the car passes a WAF, then you'll be fine.
Until they start releasing... It'd be weird if the government just starts rolling out public transport that are like cars like that. Like Teslas
Uber.
and... Yeah, like, it's just Uber, but you don't have a
Bigger
driver
scale.
anymore.
Well, that's what it's going to be. Uber, there'll be companies like Uber that will just...
I think that's what they're trying to...
Some places in the world are doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they are. I've seen people on TikTok like ask the car questions, because you can ask the car like AI questions if you have any. And so he's like, he does a commute to work every day by one of these cars that drives him there, and it works flawlessly.
I
From what I've
ain't
seen.
ever getting behind the car.
He was in the
In
back
a-
seat too.
I ain't ever getting in a car if nobody is behind that wheel.
Imagine
I
being in
don't
the-
trust. It could be the safest AI in the world. I still don't trust it.
Yeah. Imagine being in the back seat of it though. Like even in the front, you could like still reach over to the steering wheel and shit, but being like in the back seat and there's just no one in the front and the car's driving you somewhere. Then cars will really feel like they're fucking living entities.
50 years from now, it's gonna be crazy.
Yep. We're gonna see some amazing shit in our lifetime.
And I just want to go back to the. I just want to go back to the 80s and 90s and live there for the rest of my life.
I bet there's a lot of people out there that could say that.
If I could repeat those 20 years, or maybe 30 years till the early 2000s, if I could repeat that, like 80 to 2010, those 30 years for the rest of my life, I would.
Yep.
When cars were cheap, cars I liked were still relatively clean.
When cars were cheap. Take me back.
Take me back. Oh man, I wish my parents had me 10 years earlier. Which means my whole family needs to have moved 10 years earlier. My grandparents would have had my mum and dad 10 years, or my mum, not my mum and dad.
So what
That'd
you're
be a
saying
bit
is the
weird.
Big Bang would have had to have happened 10 years before it actually did.
Yeah, or whoever my early ancestors were should have decided to have kids quicker instead of waiting.
But I think the early ancestors probably did do it quicker, and then they eventually decided that they were going to wait. It was those cunts that should pull their head in.
Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. I've always wanted to try and figure out where my family started, but Even with like those Ancestor.com and all that shit, I reckon it's gonna be way too fucking difficult.
There's no trace of my family around, like anywhere. No one in my family's done anything like super amazing, so it's never been noted. So like, there's no one in the family that's really that great, and like half my family's just split into like 3 different fucking groups, and I don't even know half of them. I honestly can't even go far enough back. I can only go like 2 generations back in my family.
I can probably go my mum's side of the family and my dad's mum's side of the family back for quite a while, but my dad's dad, he was adopted, so even he doesn't know much.
I have actually, I believe, my nana on my dad's side has a family tree that was done about 4 years ago. And I flicked through it, but like where I'm at in the family tree is like a huge branch away from center sort of thing. Like, it's just, yeah.
Like the one from Harry Potter.
Yeah, picture it like that,
Yeah.
right? Like, we're not part of like the main fucking bloodline. We're just such a fucking descendant off of that we're just in the distance. Like, it would honestly once it goes past me, that this is where I'm losing so much connection with that side of my family as it is. So like from this point forward, like that branch is gonna stop growing on that book. Unless I want to, I have the opportunity to start a new one if I wanted. From my point, yeah, or not.
Yeah,
Interesting. Family's real interesting.
The Hazelwood name dies with me, I think.
Yep, my name dies with me. We've actually spoke about this. Remember we ended up Googling our like crest and shit.
Yeah, because I mean, if my sister gets married, she's not going to have the Hazelwood name most likely.
Yep.
And I don't see me having kids anytime soon. I mean, I'd love to, but this world's so fucking shit to bring a kid into at the moment.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
think
if I see some change.
No, you sound like me. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't believe it's fair to bring anyone into this world. It's too fucked up at this point. If I ever see it change for the better, then maybe I'll reconsider. But at this point, I don't believe it's fair to put that upon anyone.
No, if I had a kid, I know that I would probably let them live with me their whole life just because of how fucking hard it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, I guess you're living with me for the rest of your life. As long as you contribute, I'm fine with that. Don't be a piece of shit like I was.
Yep. It's interesting, man. Real interesting. How the world works.
Yeah.
Just along for the ride.
I hope they make
The consciousness, like, in general, is just along for the ride. Everything that happens outside of the consciousness is going to happen. As Tommy says, it's just evolution. He's not wrong in what he means. It's true.
Nothing
The hardest
we can
fucking
do.
part's coping with what you see every day.
Yeah.
And dealing with everything that happens in your day, or doesn't happen in your day, or could have happened in your day, or should have happened in your day.
Yeah.
It's amazing. The world keeps carrying on no matter what. And that is going to continue to happen. You're going to still go to work tomorrow, and so am I. No matter what happens, pretty much. So we just along for the ride, we're just witnessing it through the consciousness, and anything we have to do is just witness it. And we fucking struggle with it.
This is bullshit. Why can't I just witness this from, like,
outside
of this?
I don't want to be
instead of having to live it.
Yeah.
Then again, I could probably chuck myself back into those years and still be like, fuck, this is bullshit. I fucking hate what's going on here as well. Who knows? I might just generally not enjoy.
Yeah.
I can't say generally don't enjoy living, because I do enjoy living, but I just generally probably don't like how the world's run. I reckon the whole world could be run a lot better, but
Yeah. That's it. Like I've always said,
I don't know how to do it really, but I know it can be.
Like I've always said, like I love being here. I love being alive, like without a doubt. Just life sucks sometimes. That's really it. Life sometimes fucking sucks.
I just really hate the aspect of working. Because I live to work.
Yeah.
Not work to live.
Yep.
And I don't even... If I got a job that I would enjoy, I'm still just going to say, like, I'm fucking working to live. Or living to work, really. I'm still not doing anything. I get my money, and then 90% of it disappears
And you gotta
into
do it
other
all
people's
again.
hand, and I don't really see anything for it.
Yep, and you gotta do it all over again. Yep. And it's working out how to be okay with that, coping with that, because, as I said, no matter what, it's
This
what's
forced
gonna happen.
slavery. Glorified slavery.
Human farming. As Alan Watts called it. Human farming. It's insane.
Yep.
Taking the idea that, or utilizing someone's necessity to have shelter, food, to help them achieve their goal, because they can't be bothered, or would rather someone do it for them.
Or shelter, you need to work in life. Even though every human should have that, you're gonna have to work for it in life instead of
Yep.
being able to...
Just so I can have a roof over my head and chips on the podcast, I'm making some other guy tons of money by installing blinds for people that have tons of money,
Yes.
just so I can get enough to have a roof over my head and chips on the
Yeah.
podcast.
I've had this argument in my head with my boss so many times, and
Same.
it's ended up with me
Walking out,
quitting my job and
Yeah.
going, fuck you, cunt, I'm fucking over this.
that's it. I've
I
had
work
the
so
same.
hard, I get paid so little, I do more work than Noel, and somehow he manages to buy alcohol, buy smokes, buy weed, buy food every single, like, takeaways every single day. I'm like,
How?
I'm here fucking struggling, like,
Yeah.
am I gonna be able to afford
Yep,
bills
I'm the same.
and have, like, a little bit of money left over to enjoy my life?
It's crazy, man. I've had, like you said, you had the argument in your head with your boss on that. I've had the same ones with my boss in my head, and like they've all led to the same endings. Like, there's no way you can argue this with anybody that doesn't understand where we're coming from,
Yeah.
because they're not going to see it that way, because it's dumb. Because no matter what, it's going to be like that. No, it's how work is. And I have had that argument with the boss's wife last year, like to a smaller degree, and yeah, the biggest replies were, "That's the working life. Like, welcome to the world." That's like the only reply that anyone will ever give, and
Yeah.
you cannot fucking deny it.
I sort of had that at my mum's this morning on a text message. I was like, this is just, I'm working to live, and this isn't living, mum. Working is not my life, and I don't want to do it. No matter where I go in life, I'm not going to enjoy it because I have to work.
Yep.
And then she just stopped replying. I'm like, yep. Because I was right in my head, and you don't know how to come back with it, because
You can't.
Because you're going to come back to me and say something, and I'm going to argue that point back to you again, because it's fucking bullshit.
That's it. There's no denying that is exactly how the world is run. But there's also no denying that it's not going to change.
No.
And that's the hardest part. Because I've had the same arguments with my mum, and the only thing that you can do is find a way to cope with it. It's the only advice that any form of like advice that someone has been able to give me to their argument about the world is that the best you can do is work out a way to just fucking cope with it.
Yeah, it's like, why the fuck should I live in misery to make other people's life happy whilst mine's fucking horrible to a degree?
But then I guess the idea is that you're meant to work your way from our point up, so that then you can have people under you, and you're the one making the money, getting other people to make it for you. But like I've always looked at that scale, right, and gone, okay, so that's how it's laid out for you to kind of try and get yourself into a company, climb the fucking ladder, be the person at the top, or then make your own business and be the fucking person that owns it. Then have people under you where you used to be doing that shit for you, so you're getting the big money like you always dreamed of. Right. But as we said, as we are the person at the bottom at the moment, just trying to fucking make enough money to live and making someone else a lot more money, it's a horrific place for us to be in. We can see how fucking unfair and shit and stupid that whole idea is, and almost cruel. Like, and so because of that, I don't want to ever be somebody that is forcing someone to be in the same position that I'm in now.
Yeah, if I ever were to ever own my own company, I'm never gonna hire somebody.
Solo business.
I'll be a solo painter.
Yep. I thought the same. I'll be a solo trade any day. I will not have... I have someone work alongside me if I was like a solo trade and had them doing this exact same job that I was doing.
Yeah. I'd probably have... If I had a partner, I'd go 50-50 with them or something. That's it. But I wouldn't have like... hire 5 people under you. And pay them fucking... Not even living wage.
Yeah. That's exactly
living wage is a fucking joke as well.
Yeah.
It's not fucking enough to live.
That's it, like... I don't know, maybe it's just this whole new generation thing that's happening, that we're all starting to kind of awaken to that idea of how the world works, and we're all kind of going, this is just dumb at this point. Or if it's just, we're just meant to eventually try and cope with it or not. I don't know. But, fuck, if there's enough people like us, man, that don't want to put people in the same positions that we're in, then, like, eventually the economy's going to stop. Because people are going to stop fucking doing shit. Because they're not going to go into any other positions, and there's only going to be lower positions, and eventually people that are running the higher positions are going to retire. It'll take some time, but it's a possibility.
Humanity might end from the jobs.
Ran ourselves into the ground.
And everything, like, fuck this, there's no point doing this anymore. I'd rather be homeless and do whatever I want, or do what I can do through my day.
Yep.
Instead.
Yep. Yeah, well, I had the same argument with Nim the other night, and it's just about how just unfair it all is for like the pittance that we fucking make. And she was telling me like her mum's like got a quite high up government job, and she like she went through this like real bad phase last year. She just mentally was just not okay. She just so overworked herself she had to take like a couple months off, sort of thing. But she's making the big money, and that's what Nim said. I was like, so like, I have to fucking near kill myself for someone else to have like a bit more benefit, a fucking bit more money.
Yeah.
You gotta live a bit more fucking freely.
Why does the government need a 6-figure income when like half the country doesn't even fucking like what they do?
That's it.
It's not really a job what they do, running a country. They all get together and this, argue, fuck you, this is going through, this is what's happening.
How can we control this more? How can we control that more? Yep. Yeah. She's a twisty-turvy, fucked up world, my friend.
Currency should never have been invented.
Nope. Well, I watched a video the other day, the video which is like the 16-minute long one on the history of the entire world. And like currency was never like an idea that just kind of came into form. Just people started trading valuable metals because they wanted the more valuable metals for resources, and so then they just started turning the valuable resources into a currency. It actually naturally became that. So as much as like we hate currency, turns out we naturally fucking made it. It came about naturally, just like we worked out that like math exists. I mean, it's not something we invented. We didn't so much invent currency, it was there, we just utilised our surroundings, and we still are. It just turns out that the people at the top are the ones utilising it the best.
Yeah, sadly.
Corrupt world, man.
The whole world, every government is fucking corrupt.
Yep. And I'm out of chips.
And if I could start a revolution against the government, I would, but fucking wouldn't even bother. Because I don't see it changing anything.
That's it, we can shake our fists as much as we like, but it ain't ever going to change. Not unless something wipes out the world. or takes out an individual country,
Yeah, I've like gone
or starts a war.
scenarios like if you were to take out the world leaders, like it's not going to change nothing.
No.
You'd have to take out the world leaders, their family, their friends, every rich person in the world till it's just pretty much the middle class, and the middle class become the world leaders, and we'll treat everybody like shit.
Any of the following that these leaders had, like anyone
Yeah.
that was like behind them,
Yeah,
so
you'd have to take
a whole
out,
lot. You'd have to wipe out half the population.
Yeah,
That's it. Like you would have to have a pandemic wipe out the world, or a natural disaster, or aliens fucking invade. One of those situations where we can go, nothing matters anymore, for nothing to matter anymore.
something like that needs to happen before.
Yeah.
It's just the majority of them like, what the fuck are we doing this for?
We need to be set back a little bit. We're like getting too far ahead of
We
ourselves.
really need the government to be put in their place.
Yep. And it's funny because it won't even be the faces that we see. The people that we see, bro, the people that
They're
like
the puppets.
run the country,
They're
yeah,
the
the people we
puppets.
see aren't the people that fucking run the country.
No.
No, they are literally, like you say, the puppets.
It's the people that give all of them the money to get in for their campaigns and shit that say like, hey, I'm giving you this money if you do this.
Yep.
And stuff like that.
Just someone doing a fucking job.
Yeah. I'm paying you this money.
How many
You
people?
better fucking do that.
How many people do you reckon there are at the top? The top. You reckon it's just like a big table full of people,
I would say it's probably like,
a couple of rooms full of people, handful. When I think of the top, like the fucking elite, is what people call them. The elite fucking, like I picture just like a big ass fucking table.
the Rossworth family, whatever they are. I can't remember. I think I butchered their last name, but it's like some English family that owns the banks of the
Oh
world.
yeah.
They're
Yep.
there.
They're very much at the table.
The Illuminati,
Yep.
like that,
They're sitting.
whatever
at the table.
that is, or all these weird government cult things.
Yep.
People that we don't know, never heard about, never will know about.
Whoever runs Hollywood will be sitting at that table. 100%. Fucking Hollywood's been using fucking movies and TV for years to manipulate people.
Hmm?
Big time. Like, I had the epiphany of like a couple months back that my whole childhood, because it was so sheltered to a degree, and I didn't get a hell of a lot of life lessons that I really kind of needed from people or parents. I picked up a lot of shit off movies and TV that I've used as life lessons, and I realised that only a few months ago that a lot of my life is based off of fucking TV and movies, because that's literally like majority of what I did in my childhood. Whoever runs Hollywood sitting at that elite table, I fucking swear, he has a
Yeah.
play in how humanity's run. He has his fucking hands in there.
And you know it's a he.
Oh fuck yeah, some dirty old fucking guy, like rich as fuck. Probably owns an island or some shit.
Oh, I want to meet all these world leaders, just so I can put a gun to their head. That's what I want
I
to
thought
do.
you were gonna say like face to like a name to a face, but no,
Nah, I
gun
just
to
wanna
their
put
head.
a fucking gun to these leaders' head. As dark as that is, and as much as like this is, it's kind of like plotting to kill somebody, but I don't even know who the fuck they were. If I were to know them,
We're
I would
talking
kill
shit
them.
as a disclaimer. We'll
This
say
is all
that this is all
hypothetical.
hypothetical. We don't genuinely
yes,
care. We're just having a good conversation.
I'd kill a world leader if it meant the world would change. I'd do it. I would like that. I'd kill somebody.
I wondered if it would work, because it would be like, because whoever the elite are, I doubt many people know who they are. Right, I doubt there's many people that would have the knowledge of who these people are.
Yeah,
It's like
'cause
even if like you took out one of the elite, it would be the elite that would know, and that would be it. Well, I guess then there would be the whole world that would be behind you, the biggest bounty on your head. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think it's possible. We're fucked.
it's like some John Wick shit.
Yeah.
Where you killed where he killed that guy in the hotel where you're not allowed to kill people. So then he's been banished and he's on a hit list, and like half the world is apparently fucking assassins that want to fucking kill him.
Jesus. Yep.
That are in this closed circle that the general public don't know about.
Yep, that'll be it. If you kill one of the elite, I reckon you'll have like a fuckload of assassins hidden around the world
Oh yeah.
looking for you.
Oh,
Biggest
yeah.
bounty on your head
Like,
for that one.
Just from watching Narcos, I was like, holy fuck. There are some evil people that are in this world that we don't even know about.
Fuck yeah, there are. Fuck yeah.
I'm moving to Mars.
You gotta be the first person there.
I'll do it. I'll leave Earth. I'll go to Mars.
You gotta go
I'll die
prepared.
there.
I've thought about this. I've thought about this long and hard recently,
When I
right?
get there, I'll kill everybody there and live my life there.
What you have to do is we have to get a small group of us. I don't think anyone could do it alone. I don't think that would be possible. You would have to get a small group of us, and we would have to. Right, we have to have a small group of us go to Mars. We'd have to go prepared. We'd have to go over there with a fair amount of resources, a few tools, and some fucking weaponry. Or something that we can use as protection. Right? Because we have to be the first people there to actually have a no-law free fucking ground. Because as soon as someone goes there, if it's Elon, if it's whoever gets there first is going to be colonizing straight away.
Colonization done.
But you know,
Ended.
someone like Elon's not going to send like a small team of 5 there to colonize the fucking place.
No.
You're going to send a big fucking group of people over.
Yeah.
They're going to sell tickets for trips to Mars, one-way trips to test to see if it's fucking possible, really fucking cheap. And that's going to sound like a real blast, and you're going to find out when you get there that you're just someone that's going to be building shit on Mars for the rest of your life. And in return, you get to live on Mars.
Yeah, and I'm sure if you decide that you don't want to do that, they're going to off you some way up there.
Yep. So,
Because you can't just have, like, what, maybe $20,000 ticket to Mars and then, like, yeah, fuck you, I'm not going to help you guys build, I'm just going to walk around the planet and start trying to live myself.
or just kill you. No law up there.
Yeah.
So,
It's going to be interesting how they're going to do laws.
So if they get there first, if we go there, then like we're fucked. Unless we go to another part of Mars that takes them years to find and start our own spot there. But
As soon as they create oceans, we go onto an island where this is our island, we've got our own laws here.
but if we're the first people there, then we can go somewhere, build our own fucking place that we need, protect it, and live there. And then when the colonization comes and we're already there, and they're like, oh, what the fuck? This is our land. Nah, sorry, we've been here for fucking ages.
For like a
Like,
couple of years already, mate.
these
These are the laws.
these
Get the fuck
200
off, you're
acres is
trespassing.
fucking ours.
You see this planet, you're trespassing. Get the fuck off.
Yeah, see that flag? That covers the whole ground. You see one fence around here? That's our boundary, the whole planet. It's ours. Get the fuck out of here. Go back to your home planet.
If you,
We just sit there with binoculars watching Earth die eventually because we won't allow anyone on Mars.
guess it ends with us, boys.
They're just waiting for the day that we fucking drop off Mars so that they can come up and take over. So that's how we do it. And then we can live freely on Mars for the rest of our life with no technology,
How we
no
gonna make a
resources, no food, shit weather conditions in comparison to our atmosphere.
Nah, as soon as we go up there, we make a 2x2 square, put water bucket there, water bucket there. Got infinite water source. We're sussed.
Yes,
We're sussed.
We're fucking sussed. Mean, oh well, in that case, then all we need to do is get water and lava and we can have cobblestone forever.
Yeah.
We're fucking
Unless we
set,
fuck it up
bro.
and it turns to obsidian and then we're fucked.
Oh, yeah. We are fucked. We didn't be able to pick it back up, bro.
I've been doing that a couple of times, doing a sky block, and I was like,
Fuck it up.
I did like place it down, then I'm like, mean, cobblestone, mind it. Cobblestone, mean, mind it again. Obsidian, like, God damn it! Alright, start again.
Yep.
Straight to obsidian, like, are you kidding me? What is the block distance? I can't remember it anymore.
I did it so many times earlier in the year when I jumped back on and did Skyblocks for the first time in years. And I fucked it up 3 times in a row. I had to restart it every time because it was gone after that. Once I used up my water and lava, that was
No,
fucking gone.
I think I just remembered how it's done. I've got to make sure that the water's not flowing into the lava and the lava flows into the water. Yeah.
The water
I was
goes
like, I've
down
got to
and
dig
then
a hole.
across.
That's all I've got to do is just dig a hole. I keep fucking up by not digging a hole.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. Because it never used to be like that.
Yeah.
It never used to. When we used to like jam skyblocks, when skyblocks first came out, it never used to be. It was just water lava. You just had to place them in the right order.
Yeah.
Because it was like lava went onto water. It was obsidian. No, it was earth. Water onto lava turns into obsidian.
Yeah.
Which is true. If you pour lava on water, it turns it into land. If you pour water, if you put water onto lava, it turns it into obsidian. Out of it, eh? It just depends on what source is bigger. If you've got a bigger lava source, and your water turns into land, earth, stone, and if you like drop some lava in some water, it'll turn it into obsidian.
Fascinating.
Rock.
Science.
The more you know. Well, it's just flipped over exactly 1 hour.
Made it an hour this time.
Made it an hour this time, we did. Shall we wrap it up there, my friend, for this week, or do you want to carry on?
What if we go to Pluto?
Pluto's gone.
Pluto's not gone.
It's
Pluto's
practically
still
gone.
there.
It's
just
getting
like
further
negative
away.
Negative a lot.
So how many layers are we going to have to wear? Few?
Yeah, I think it's like negative. I want to say like 1,000, 500, 1,000, maybe more. I can't remember. I'm bad with numbers, but I know it's.
Just take like 3 layers of clothing, maybe 4.
Yes, put a t-shirt and shorts on, maybe this, get out there. Oh, it's quite chilly.
She's quite chilly. She a bit dark too.
Yeah, I've been in negative 10 plus, like 10 to probably like 14 degree negative. Woo!
Cold.
Woo, it's cold.
Oh yeah.
Especially if it's windy as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now we can do it. We're going to Pluto. What's the gravity like?
I don't know.
Well, technically,
Do we know anything really about Pluto? Apart from it's a dwarf
rock.
planet.
It's a big
and
rock.
It's made out of ice.
Probably doesn't have gravity anymore.
What other planets could we? We've got no other planets in our solar system we can go to apart from Mars, right? Every other one's
Yeah, we can't go to Jupiter. We can't go to Saturn. We can't go to Uranus.
They're all like gas giants.
Yeah, they're all
or
gas.
Water planet. Neptune is Neptune or no,
Neptune's ice.
yeah,
No, it's gas.
gas.
Yeah. Pluto. Radius 1,188 k's. So it's like tiny. It's 1,000 k's radius. You know how small that is?
Small.
1,000 k radius.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking small.
That's small. That's tiny.
Could drive around that in a day.
Easy. Holy cow. It was discovered 18th of February 1930.
I swear Pluto's just a fucking lost moon of another planet.
You know how we're so like uptight about Pluto and people were like,
It's not a planet. It's a planet.
Yeah.
It's a dwarf planet.
We
It's not a
haven't-
dwarf planet.
we haven't even known about it for 100 years. We've known about it for 91 years.
Just leave Pluto alone. Pluto
Gravity
did nothing.
0.62 ms squared. Uranus 8, Neptune 11, Saturn 10.
Earth 1.
With gravity of Pluto compared to Earth. Pluto has about 1/15 the gravity of Earth. So it means a person who weighs 45 kgs would weigh about 3. Oh, dope! So I'd weigh about 4 kg.
Fuck.
What's that like? Almost a bag of sugar? Big bag? Oh wait, no.
Bag of flour.
Bag of flour? Yeah.
Fuck yeah, throw you.
Oh my god, it is tiny. It is so tiny. It's so small. Can I bring up this picture?
Is it bigger than our moon, or is our moon bigger?
It's tinier than the moon. It's way smaller than the moon.
How's it why is it classed as a planet? Or
Let's bring
I
this
mean,
up.
why was it ever classed as a planet if it's smaller than our moon?
There we go. Sorry, I know you can't see.
So
That's Pluto.
And that's our moon.
That's our moon.
Yeah,
That's
Pluto's
Pluto.
definitely a rogue moon.
Fucking A, is it what?
Well, I wonder what planet that came from.
Yeah. This is one of the pieces that chipped off of us.
That's what I was thinking just before.
Wow. I hope they can see that. Well, they can. Good.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. So,
I thought
for those
Pluto
of
was
you
a
that-
lot bigger. I thought like Pluto was like maybe a little bit smaller than Earth. I was way wrong.
Way wrong.
Way wrong.
Yeah, so for those of you that really care about Pluto, we haven't actually known about it for any more than 3 generations. And, like, people that discovered it will still be alive today. And not the people, but people that have been around from when it was discovered. And it's fucking smaller than our moon. And it's drifting further and further away. It has 1/15 the gravity of us.
It's drifting.
Yeah, it's been forever getting further and further
What
away.
engine has it got in it?
Oh, you know, KA-24?
Da, 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 da.
Drifting around the stars, mate. Star drifting for days.
It's also crazy that every single planet in the solar system can fit between us and our moon perfectly.
Yeah, that's far too coincidental.
That's just like, what? What? And the fact that our moon is just the right size and the sun's far enough away that we can
Perfect.
get solar eclipses
I know.
and lunar eclipses.
And fucking like the
What's
fact
this
that
coincidental shit?
we're not too far away for it to be too cold for us to live here. We're not too close that it's too hot. This is far too coincidental. Far too coincidental. I've been saying it for ages, but it's just, I don't know.
I really hope we are just in a simulation so that when I die and I get out of this, I can just fucking laugh. I just want to laugh and like,
If
oh,
this is
God,
a simulation,
that was shit.
right? If this is a fucking simulation, and I ever get out of this, I am destroying the fucking simulation because no one should have to go through this, even fucking willingly. My God. We get out of a simulation just to find that it's a simulation inside of a simulation inside of a simulation
Inside of a Taco Bell.
inside of a Taco Bell.
Inside of
I love that.
that South Park episode.
Yeah. Simulation. We're gonna bring that up. Fuck it. I love hearing that. Simulation inside of a simulation inside of a simulation inside of a Taco Bell. It goes on for ages.
One of life's many mysteries. Are we really in a simulation or are we not?
You're inside a simulation of a simulation inside a simulation of a simulation.
The Matrix.
Inside a
Taco inside a taco within a Taco Bell that's inside a KFC within a bar that's inside your brain.
inside another giant simulation.
Rick and Morty and South Park.
Inside a simulation. Inside
The giant gaping anus within a
See?
barbecue foot inside.
Jones barbecue.
John Cena.
A wall
inside
that croissant within a child's plaything.
Inside the simulation.
Inside of a Taco Bell.
Oh, one thing that I was listening to my mystery podcast today, and they
Mystery
were talking.
podcast?
Yeah, I listened to like a mystery podcast. They talk about like mysteries and conspiracy theories and all stuff like that. They're doing a month right now on people that have gone missing,
Oh yeah.
and they were talking about 3 people that went missing in a lighthouse over in Scotland, and nobody knows what happened to them. And it came out yesterday, and I was listening to it today, and I was like, why the fuck do I already know exactly what they're gonna say about this, and I know everything what it is, and they haven't actually released an episode on this before, and I know everything, and I've never searched up this thing. It's like I've listened to this podcast before.
The exact one? Really?
Yeah, it felt like I listened
Shit.
to this exact same podcast already.
You want to know
And I was
why?
around like, I swear these guys have released a podcast about this already, but they haven't.
It's because it's a simulation inside of a simulation. Inside of a Taco Bell.
Inside of the KFC, inside a mall.
Inside of a pineapple. Inside of a pineapple. Inside of a pineapple under the sea. Inside of John Cena.
He's not a good actor.
No.
He was fucking terrible in that movie.
I haven't watched him yet, but I have heard so much bad shit about it.
Oh,
Not at
like
him.
every time they was in that movie, going back to it, I was like saying the lines before even they'd said it, because I'm like, this is going to be a throwback to another movie. And yep, it was.
Yeah.
Everything that happened, any like weird thing that was going to happen, like, cool, that was going to happen. This is too predictable.
Yep, it wasn't the greatest. That was the one we watched at yours, eh? Was it?
What?
No, don't worry. Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong one. Oh, it's been. Damn. So keen to finish this off, eh?
Yeah, it'd be cool. Do you just have to do wide fenders on it? So like really head on.
Yeah, it's got the big bumper, the fenders, fatter skirt. It's pretty much like full wide body, and compared to how we do it these days, it's just the real boxy wide bodies used to do. So it's just, I need to just do a line underneath on both sides, the fenders on the back, and it's literally fuck all more. You can see how far out more it's come.
Yeah.
It's stuff all more. And then same with the back, it just comes out a bit more boxier. Other than that, that's really it. It's just decals and paint after that, and finding the right wheels.
Probably like one of my favourite Beamers.
Yeah, it's fucking what the actual most
the
wanted
actual
one.
M3 GTR.
Oh yeah. So yeah, get in there.
And it's a rare as fuck car as well.
Oh yeah.
Not many of them were made.
Nah, and my uncle has one.
What?
Yep. In a Ferrari red.
You
Not being red.
You just go up there one day, spray paint it silver, get the decals out, stickers on it. That's how it should have been looking for since you got it, mate.
Goes up there with the Australian export rental cans on his fucking like real flash Ferrari paint job.
Somebody on YouTube's got one, and they've
Yes.
done the Need for Speed rap on it.
And then he redid it about a year ago, because he actually finished off, because he did it like 9 years ago or something. It was a fair way back, and then he redid it last year. I remember when it popped back up again, and he completely did it properly this time. Like, he cut the roof out, put a carbon fibre roof in, the lot, did everything the exact same as the actual car in the game, and holy cow, it's sick.
I wonder how much one of those is going for now.
I'd hate to think.
Hundreds, probably.
A couple of $100.
Oh well, just get a normal GTR, Nissan GTR. That's only 100,000, when it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
That was 65 last year. How does less than a year add $35,000 to a car?
Pandemic.
Oh well, it is what it is, and I can't change it.
You win some, you lose some. The world balances it out in some way. As much as it's going to go up now, like we say, it's going to come back down.
Hopefully. Oh, they will.
People will stop buying them. It will get to a point people will stop buying them, because all the people that wanted them's got them. All the people that have money have
What
brought
we
them.
need New Zealand government to do, because this will help with the global warming thing that they care so much about, is ban the export of used cars. Ban that. Ban the import of used cars as well. Fuck it, who cares?
Yeah. Just have what we got.
Have what we got. It's a win-win. America, we can't sell our cars off to America, and the prices of our cars here will either
Level out.
they'll have to. Like,
Yeah.
this is all we've got left in the country. It's not like we're really actually exporting our cars to Japan or any other country. We're just really selling it to the people in our country. But the US can buy them, so it's gone up in price. But no.
No, it
You're
hasn't.
not selling your cars to the US, you're selling it to New Zealanders.
Yep. The same people that have always brought them. Yep. You want to make money off of them, sell them to someone in the States.
Yeah,
Let them fucking pay for it.
because they'll pay fucking stupid money.
I guess that's what everyone's hoping for, right? You put their car up for a ridiculous price and hope that someone overseas wants it. That's what I imagine.
I just laugh at all.
happens.
I just react at all the prices that they chuck up because it's just a fucking joke.
It is just a joke.
And I could get all the hate I want. Like, I'm sorry, but it's a fucking joke.
Yeah, it's just a joke. It really is.
Alrighty,
Wrap it up there?
I guess so.
Yeah. I need to get myself a drink. I'm fucking thirsty. Got the dries. Alright. Well, thank you all for listening once again. We are at 26 subscribers. I haven't said it in a while, but to our 26 subscribers out there, we fucking do this for you. 100%. Go follow the socials. Out and on something else on TikTok and Instagram. I haven't done a lot on there recently. I really need to. I say that all the time. But go follow them anyway. It seems that more people do anyway. We've got more of a following on them than we do on this. Oh, actually, I do actually want to thank the people that do listen, and people especially around the scene that are around here, because like as much as we only have a small amount of people that listen, holy shit, we've made a difference amongst some people. I didn't realise how much of a voice we actually had on this and amongst our scene, but we have a fairly big one. We've a lot of what Tommy has like said or like given ideas on how he reckons the scene should go is kind of what's happened in the scene recently, because as much as we may have 20 people from the scene listen to it, those 20 people will go tell their mates, especially when it's the biggest name in the scene, saying stuff about it.
Yeah.
It turns out we have a bigger voice in the scene than we thought.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone that's actually listening and enjoys this, and to the ones out there that we've actually like taught things, because I know there's been a few people that have actually learnt like some life lessons or come to some realizations and changed a few aspects of their life or how they see a few things due to some things that you and me have said. So like, I appreciate the people that have listened.
Love yourself,
yeah,
but hate the government.
I hate the government. I always hate the government. Fucking hell. Alright, y'all. Be good. If not, be good at it. Catch y'all next time.
Bye.